We apologize. We had some technical difficulty. The computer that we broadcast with crashed, but we've rebooted, so hopefully you are back with us now. The first batter of the top of the sixth for the Volunteers, you missed, flew out to right field to Eric DeBril, so there's one out, nobody on. The count is now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That foul ball hitting the pole right in front of us, and it then shot off to the left. So 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. The Vikings lead 5-2. There's a little looper that's going to go over the first baseman, Gutierrez. Foul ball. And the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He went to the outside of the glove like this versus coming versus.
And the 2-2 pitch is a ground ball hit up the middle for a base hit.
Sneak through.
So that'll put Yamas on first base. And it'll bring in a runner, number 17. Courtesy runner at first base, number 17, Quamon Powell. The next batter is number 12, Justin Sharp. Sharp struck out looking back in the 4th inning, and he grounded out to the third baseman back in the 2nd inning. So he has yet to reach first base tonight. There's a ground ball to the pitcher. Lancaster does pick it up and makes the throw in time for out number 2. That goes down as a 1-3. That retires number 12. Does advance the runner over to second base. And now with 2 outs is a runner at second. Number 13, Francis Medina. Francis Medina, number 13, he lined out to Sean Kelly, who made that great reaching, stretching catch back in the 4th inning. And then he grounded out to Kelly in the 2nd inning. So Sean Kelly's probably looking for something to come his way.
Wow, that kid can move. Nice steal. Nice steal.
Because that ball stayed in front of Chance Fuller, but
I don't want to do that again.
No. So now with 2 outs as a runner at third base. A pitch outside. Now the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, when he's missing, that's a ball. When he's missing, it's to the outside of the plate. He's not. When he gets the ball middle in, he's been throwing a lot of strikes.
3 balls and no strikes. And with the overcast sky, there's no white dot moon in the sky, Tony?
No. There we go.
And there we
go. He throws middle in, strike.
So now that brings the count to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Are you talking about the romantic moon?
Yeah.
It's behind the clouds tonight.
The romantic white dot in the sky, Tony, that I was hoping to share with you. There's a foul ball that's going to go into the parking lot.
All right, we got a 3-2 count here. We got 2 outs. Again, we're here in the top of the 6th. Volunteers with a man at third. Very quick dude at third.
And the payoff pitch with the full count. Swing and a miss.
Great pitch.
Strike 3.
Middle in.
Sean Kelly comes back up. He was batting back in the bottom of the 5th when Charlie Frawley got tagged out or picked off at second base, so he leads off for us here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch misses, evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Sean Kelly struck out swinging back in the 3rd inning, struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. So he's been swinging the bat, but needs to make contact and get on here. That pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. There's a fly ball that goes out to left field, but it's caught just before it hits the ground.
That was a
way out number 1.
He thought he got down. Look, Bill. Sean goes, I hit it so well, I should automatically get a hit. That was a good little cut.
Number 3, Eric DeBrill.
All right, well, we're waiting for DeBrill to get hot again. Again, he still leads the team in RBIs for the season with 24.
What, 7 of those coming on 2 home runs, roughly?
Yep.
First pitch in.
I'll take another home run.
And no right.
Take his 4th home run of the season right
Heck
here.
Yeah. Well, Davis Drive dinger would be nice about now.
Sure would be.
Put some insurance run up on the
I-30 dinger.
Yeah, why not? Let's go for it all.
All right, let's see. Right at the center fielder.
And that'll be out number 2 on the F8.
Camped out underneath that one. Yep. Beautiful night, at least for us.
Number 4, Kai Lancaster. First pitch gets the inside part of the strike zone. No balls and 1 strike to Lancaster. There's 2 outs and nobody on. Johnson still on the mound for the Volunteers. There's a fly ball that's going to go foul off the first base line, deep into the right field area. So now the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
Johnson has pitched well. If he had a couple of plays go his way, like that ball they got lost in the lights, and
yep.
And that the diving play in left field, this could be a lot closer game right now.
Sure. And, you know, the biggest inning for us offensively, we had the 2 singles and 2 doubles back in the 3rd inning where we got 3 runs, and we added on 2 back in the 5th.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fly ball that looks to be playable by the second baseman, and he does make that for the 3rd out on the F4. It's still 5-2. We'll be back for the top of the 7th. Leading off in the top of the 7th inning for the Volunteers, number 4, Alan Mancias.
Well, Bill, we get through this top of the inning, we're going to go home with a victory, or be home here with a victory.
And be 7-1.
7-1. Oh, no. 7-2.
7-2, I'm sorry, yeah.
7-2.
7-2.
Yeah, Mansfield Tigers, the only team to give us 2 losses this season.
Any losses yet so far?
That's true.
Yeah. There's a swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes.
Bill's always testing my knowledge.
And memory. There's a swing and a miss for strike 3.
And a win this evening will bring us to 16 wins as well. 16-9 on the season.
The next batter, number 5, Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee grounded out to the second baseman back in the 5th inning, grounded out to the third baseman back in the 3rd inning. Hits that ball foul.
I think Coach is rambling out there to get that ball. Look, oh, he's okay. There you go. You get to see how Coach's good arm right there. Very nice by a cameraman. I'm getting a little dizzy here.
That camera work brought to you by Dramamine. No balls and 1 strike. To Kevin Lee. Waits at that pitch for strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning, the Vikings lead 5-2.
Got a nice little gust coming in from center field.
Guess who?
Oh, guess who? And the second out of the inning with a strikeout by Lancaster. Again, Lancaster was our starter, so he has a chance for a complete game here.
Number 11, Nick Johnson, the second.
Nick Johnson, our other pitcher, he had a great night. Had it been for a few errors behind him, this game would be a lot closer. I like to give credit to both pitchers, especially when they deserve it.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely true. 1 ball and no strikes. We've had no rooftop foul balls yet today, but we want to thank our sponsor, RJ Construction. For all of your residential and commercial roofing needs, call RJ Construction.
Wow, great play by Lancaster to end the game.
And that was a line drive low off the golf tee.
Good play.
Definitely so. We'll be back in just a minute to recap the game. Tony, you can get started if you want to, but...
Okay, well, Lancaster for the win tonight. That's our 7th win in conference, 7-2 on the season, 16-9 overall. So we will be playing on Thursday again against the Bowie Volunteers at their place. And again, thanks for tuning in. I'll let Bill wrap everything up.
Well, again, the final numbers here tonight, Lamar Vikings are victorious. The first half of the series with the Bowie Volunteers, 5-2. Outstanding pitching by Kyle Lancaster. We had runs scored in 2 of the different innings, in the 3rd and the 2nd.
I think our next broadcast is Friday. The next one.
So the final score, Lamar 5, Bowie 2. And that will end our broadcast for Tony Farraga, who had our color commentary. Yadi Pagan did our video. Lindsay Antkoviak was on our scoreboard. And Jay Ryan is our producer back in the studio. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Our next broadcast is going to be a sub-varsity doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock on this Thursday. Until then, VFND.